We are celebrating his anniversary, and we want to celebrate you for sharing it with your friends and family members. Continue to do that because DJ, the money coach, is helping people really win in the money game. And he wants to help more. And he is doing it because you're sharing with friends and family. This is John Jolly. Congratulations, DJ.
Congratulations to DJ the Money Coach on an outstanding year of excellence. With you and your team of experts, you help so many within the community and across the globe obtain their dreams of becoming financially independent.
Happy anniversary, DJ and everybody, the 7 Spirits of Money, that whole team. Just want to wish everybody a happy anniversary, great success, and many more years of changing people's lives. You increase credit scores, you got to get access, you increase their bank account. We're doing all the things we need to do to create passive generational wealth. People look like me and you.
I had the pleasure of being in Mr. Bell as a person who cares about the planet Black. And today's fight behavior action for is truly a Black action. I want to congratulate you guys on the first year anniversary of being on social media, and then you have many more years of being of service to all people and help them become financially independent.
Toledo Organic Tequila is so crisp, so incredibly smooth. It's simply in a category by itself. This is luxury. Life tastes better naturally, so should your tequila. This is Toledo. Enjoy responsibly. Visit ToledoTequila.com to get your bottle of Toledo Organic Tequila. Get a 10% discount on DJ the Money Coach by entering the promo code MONEY at checkout. Again, that's ToledoTequila.com. Promo code MONEY to get 10% off your Toledo purchase. Now, let's start the show.
All right, and good evening, and welcome to another episode of Mixed Knowledge and Notions in Cute Science Series, brought to you by the 7 Spirits of Money with the Brandsburg International. Thank you for joining us. And no, we're excited. We're still celebrating. So yeah, you might have saw that compilation video at the beginning and thought, hey, you guys were celebrating your anniversary almost a month ago. But the celebration continues, and I'll tell you why, because this is a very special episode of Nick's Knowledge and Notions. So during that week and a half in April, from April 20th to April 30th, actually the beginning of May, we were giving away products and services, DJ the Money Coach products and services. And we also alluded to a grand prize to one lucky winner. And tonight we're announcing that lucky winner and bringing her to you for her to talk about her experience and so you can learn a little bit about her. But before we get into that, so chop it up with my man DJ for a little bit. You know, we've had an exciting week, so we'll talk about that for a little bit, and then we'll introduce our grand prize winner. So DJ, what's going on, man? How you feeling?
Hey man, is this thing live or is this Memorex? Hey man, I'm excited, man. I mean, you know, God is good, brother. So I want to give all praise and glory to the Most High, and I want to, put a prayer out to the Hollowell family for their loss of their beloved daughter and their beloved sister. So our prayers go out to them, and my prayers go out to my friend, my good high school friend Patrick Davis, who has been battling COVID, and it's been pretty serious. So I'm hoping that a speedy recovery to you, Patrick, brother. We love you. We appreciate you. And my prayers go out to anybody else out there who's been affected in a negative capacity by this pandemic and by this COVID-19, because it's real. So, protect yourselves. Be diligent in what you're doing when you're out and about. And what I can encourage you to do, ladies and gentlemen, one of the ways to offset COVID may not be guaranteed is taking better care of your temple. Your body is a temple. So I would encourage you, if you are in the high risk groups, to, eat better, get some exercise, get some mental health. And if you're not in those dangerous, age groups, then it's even more important that you, eat right and take care of your temple. Okay, so I just wanted to get that off the chain because I don't want it to come across as we're, not cognizant and aware of these things that are happening in our community and across the world. One life lost is too many lives lost to any type of disease that can actually be prevented from, impacting your house. Okay. So with that said, let's get back to the excitement because we've been planting these seeds, man. We've been planting these seeds for over a year now. And what I'm most excited about, Nick, is that, again, we're meeting with so many amazing people, man. And the fact that we meet these amazing people and they've already had experiences with other, businesses, other influencers, and other gurus and experts, it actually makes us better because we've been doing this for 20 years. Yes, we're celebrating 1 year, April 20th of 2020, of being on this platform. But the reality is we've been in the front, in the barricades, in the foxhole since 2000. And we're bringing that to the table, man. So with that said, we got a lot of great things happening that I can't wait to share with everybody. But most importantly, we gave away over $20,000 worth of products and services, real time, real stuff, real gifts. I didn't give away cash because I'm not about giving free cash to people. But what we did give away was actually books, webinars, one-on-one consultations, memberships, things that corporations, Fortune 50 banks pay us hundreds of thousands of dollars for. And I'm excited about that because we're giving away to people who are deserving and they earned it and they were enthusiastic about the things that we've been helping them with. And we just picked the hat out of, the lottery thing and boom, we got a grand prize winner. And she's an amazing person. And the thing I'm excited about this person, Nick, is that she reminds me of where my mom was when I was 10, 11 years of age. Single parent, out there busting her butt, working the system and needing help when there was no help to be found. And then there's a lighthouse up on the horizon called the 7 Spheres of Money. And she found the lighthouse. And she found that lighthouse in a Melvin Hobson. She found that lighthouse in a James Lane Jr. CPA, 30 years. Then she found that lighthouse from an amazing investor and teach how to do business credit lines and a gentleman named Leonard Ray. And she found that lighthouse in the Nick Westbrooks. That's amazing, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So we want to, especially be excited for this grand prize winner because she's won a whole full year executive membership with DJ the Money Coach Services that's over $10,000. Real talk. So we're going to bring her on in a couple of minutes. But I'm also excited about our partners, Tolero. Man, Nick, put that up there, man. Put that up there. We got this amazing Tolero, 100% organic agave, only one in class, ladies and gentlemen, in the world in the silver category. It is the only 100% organic tequila in the silver category in the world. And as a bonus, it's 100% black owned as well. I mean, isn't that amazing that we don't have to go out and beg anybody for capitalism and financial independence in the world when we have the resources right in our own community? And I'm excited and we're honored that they are our exclusive sponsor because they are world class. They're the best in class. Tolero, get you some. Nick, put that discount code up there, brother.
All right. Yeah, I put the discount code up there. And I will be sipping on a little Tolero myself during this program.
You got that flyer, man? Put that flyer up there for the party because we're gonna hit that party with DJ Cool. If you old school, you know who DJ Cool is. And go out there and drink responsibly. Get yourself a 10% discount. All you got to do is put in the code MONEY, and you can party starting in 9 minutes, 8 p.m. Eastern Time to 10 p.m. Eastern Time with the Zoom party with DJ Cool tonight. Excited. Get your promo, get your Tolero, rock and roll, baby. Cool. So that's our Tolero deal. And we got great things happening with Tolero coming up. Man, we got great things. Just got back from Detroit again. I mean, it's almost like I live there, man. But there's so much great stuff happening in Detroit from a real estate standpoint. Just got to keep going back. And we had Clarence on the show. We interviewed him live on the show when I was on location in Detroit. It's real talk. So we closed on some more properties in Detroit. Again, ladies and gentlemen, we own these properties outright cash. Getting rich, $650 to $850 a month, cash. Here's the man, dude. You got that 3 Steps to Success video? We impromptu. You got that 3 Steps to Success video? Because see, they gotta see, Nick, that we've been doing this for a minute, baby.
Yeah, that's right.
Minute. I mean, we've been getting down before 2008. So this is impromptu, Nick. Put that video up there and let them know how long we've been getting down doing this, bro. So you asked me what I'm excited about. I'm excited because this 3 Steps to Success and these real estate properties and these businesses and these leveraging of the tax laws, this is like our baby that's growing up to be a young adult. And right before I came on the show, I was working with one of our newest members, and he was like, "How long y'all been doing this?" I said, "Oh, let me show you the video, bro." So our child is about to turn, let me see, 2000. Yeah, our child is about to turn 17. So we're overnight success. Cue that video, man. This impromptu, baby.
Yeah, man, it's so crazy. You said how long we've been doing this? You said 2000 and 2008. Man, Nick Westbrook's was still a kid back in 2000 and 2008. That year 2000, I think I was about 10 years old. 2008, I think I was about 16, 17 years old back then. Just to put it,
check that. I have not even aged. I'm like a vampire. Hit play on that video. Hit play on that video. This is what the pom-pom lifestyle does for you. Yeah, hit play on that video.
Yeah, play that video. Let me turn the audio on it. Got to turn the audio on. Let me turn the audio on.
Peace of mind. Check this out, ladies and gentlemen.
There you go.
Nobody on our team is not in real estate owner.
I'm going to tell you the big picture of the people like the big sexy stuff. Well, the real trick is up. The basics. I'm going to be real with you. I ain't going to do a deal unless I make money. But I'm going to make sure we can make money together side by side. Okay?
I personally never thought I could invest or witness in commercial real estate. But I see myself doing that with Dale, with parents, with Leonard. They make that happen, they make that possible, they make that dream come alive. And I'm going to be able to do that.
I have initially started with investment in real estate, and I've had a return already within the last 3 months.
They do all the work for you, they answer all of your questions, they provide you with literature, they provide you with facts, research, etc. So I'm really impressed by the team. They're there to save you money and make you money. And that is pretty exciting, I would think, for anyone.
How can this get better? They say, go buy more. I called them. They'll say, go buy more. So that's what I did. And so
I actually purchased my first property with no money down, and I also have $20,000 of equity already in that property, which is huge. I mean, who else can say that with their first property?
So Arlene took a chance and invested money with us after coming through our course, 3 Steps to Success. And she's now made over a 40% return on her money. And today, she just made how much, Arlene?
$5,000.
Are you excited?
I'm very excited.
I'm extremely proud of Lisa because she didn't own any real estate at all. And she took the hope and faith that we were who George says we were, and she allowed us to earn her trust. And for doing that, she closed on her first property just about a week and a half ago. She received how much in equity?
$20,000.
$20,000. We're closing on her next property next Monday, and she's going to receive how much?
$20,000.
How much did you spend out of your pocket?
I can't even tell you less than that.
This is real deal. So we just got her first mortgage payment for her property, which we put the tenant in for her, and it's for $750. Can you give her a round of applause? Thank you very much. Well, guys, my time. You asked me what I'm excited about, Nick? I'm excited because, number one, we are still in business. That video said 2007, brother. We used to go across the country doing that seminar live. And we still doing it, brother. We still doing it. You feel me? That's the original team right there. Still rocking and rolling. That's the guy right there. Let me see. Right there. That's Clarence. He was in the video. That's the guy. 250 properties. Own, manage, cash free, brother. Him and his wife own 36 by themselves. I own multiple in that model. Leonard Ray owns multiples in that model. I don't think they hear us, brother. Cash free. 650 to 850. Payment checks we get every month like clockwork, like the post office delivers. Better yet, it delivers like Prime. Prime for Amazon, boom. Not like they better than the post office. They better than the FedEx. Every 15th of the month, brother, I'm getting multiple checks. And you know what I'm excited about is our people are getting multiple checks. Real talk, baby. Real talk. So I'm excited, and that's just the tip of the iceberg, brother. So we got the real estate booming. And here's the thing. See, everybody booming in real estate right now because interest rates are at an all-time low they've never been. They're at negative rate. You can get interest rate for 1.99% interest right now with excellent credit on a 30-year mortgage, a 15-year mortgage. But guess what I'm excited about? I'm excited about when the market corrects and all these people don't know what the hell they doing, get corrected out of the market because they're overinflating the market. What do I mean by that? Right now, if you're buying a house for the first time or the second time in a premium neighborhood, people are charging people $50,000 to $150,000 over list price, and the properties is literally selling in less than 24 hours. And I give you 3 guesses, and the first 2 don't count, how I can guarantee you I know what I'm talking about. Number one of my buddies just bought $1 million house and paid over $50,000 over list. And he only did it because the house he put a bid in for the week before sold for $150,000 over list. Got him out of his comfort zone. Then we have a member that paid $30,000, $40,000 over list. Then I talked to a couple of other people that paid $100,000 over list. All that's going to change because here's what's going to happen. Here's where history is the true predictor of the future. Guess what? Same thing was going on in 2002 to 2006 where you could just throw something on the wall and make money without no knowledge, no experience. You just had ignorance on fire. What happened in 2008? A massive correction, a great recession. Same thing is going to happen in the next 24 to 36 months. When they ink up the interest rates, 2 to 3%, which is coming, you're going to see a lot of people who are going to be house poor and over their skis. And you're going to have massive foreclosures and short sales just like you did back then. Real talk. So we're not going to hold off too long, but that's what I'm excited about. We're making money. We're educating people. We're providing value in people's households. We're giving it to them real. We're debunking all this bull stuff out there. And you ain't going to be able to sit down with a better team on this planet in the middle class. I guarantee you. Bring me some other organization out there on the internet, got millions of followers. Bring me them and show me that they personally own tons of real estate, own tons of stocks, invest in startup company. That the host is actually doing that. Not talking about it, but they actually doing it. And then show me they got a Leonard Ray who's been doing Forex since 2007. They got a James Lane Jr., CPA, 30 years, worked for ExxonMobil, worked for PricewaterhouseCoopers. They got a Lisa K. Shebar, who was the litigating patent attorney for McDonald's hamburgers. They got a Melvin Hobson, who was the manager, SPHR, for Unilever. Oh, by the way, he manages millions of dollars as a registered investment advisor with a Series 765 for 17 years. Oh, by the way, he worked with Robert Kiyosaki personally when Robert Kiyosaki first started rolling out his cash flow games, because we used to go to the Holiday Inn Hotel in Matson, Illinois. You can fact check this. And we used to play the game, and people used to pay us money to play the game with their real finances, and then we plugged them into the video you just freaking saw. 3 Steps to Success. Back in 2007, baby. Then show me where they got a Clarence and Tonia Archibald who built from the ground up a real estate portfolio with 250 properties owned cash outright. Well, a lot of times you see these cats that are flipping these houses and tell you they got debt up the wazoo. I will stand my team, our team, 7 spheres of money. Purposely, I found 7 professionals with 10 to 15 years of expertise that make 6-figure certified, that manage 7 figures. And by the way, most of them are 7-figure net worths. But they're not looking for fame. They don't have an information insecurity deficit in their body. So come one, come all. We take on all challenges, baby. We like Sugar Ray back in the highlight days when real boxers took on all the best challengers. We take on Hearns, Hagler. We take on, No Mas. Bring them, baby. Bring them. You ask me what I'm fired up about? That's what I'm fired up about. So without further ado, let's bring this grand prize winner on the show and let her tell us what she fired up about, because she is amazing and she's been blessed, and she's going to get a ton of value for her family because she just won the greatest gift in the financial world in the middle class.
All right. All right, here we go. Drum roll, and our grand prize winner is
Hello.
Hey. So this is our grand prize winner, Julie George, out of the wonderful state of Louisiana. How you doing tonight, Julie?
I'm good, and yo.
Man, if I get any more excited, Julie, I'm gonna have to put sandbags around my ankles to keep me from levitating. So tell us your story, Julie. Tell us, how did you hear about us? Tell us what made you even get engaged with us at the entry level, and where you are today, and what's going on with you. Tell us the good, the bad, and indifferent. I want to hear it all.
I don't think you have a whole lot of time, to hear all of it. Mine started out years ago, back in 2002, actually. Started getting more interested in real estate. And I actually quit a mortgage job that I had because I knew I wanted to get into real estate. So I went to work for Home Depot to learn the different products, and was able to meet a lot of different people that were involved in real estate. So it got me to a level where I was definitely more interested in doing projects. After going to different real estate seminars, I finally started buying my first property. First property, I actually paid cash for it. Because of the mortgage company, the bonuses that we would get, I used that money to actually buy my first property for cash. And over the years, have purchased more, and then kind of had a standstill once I had my son. Fell sick. I had an illness, and kind of changed some things for me. Started making me see life in a different perspective. So I definitely wanted to make sure that I lost, would leave something for him if anything would happen to me. So long story short, went through the years. Now hadn't done anything for several years. So I'm back in the industry now. I've done 2 flips in the last year and a half, and looking to definitely do more. Came across your platform actually on Erica Williams when I was watching one of her webinars and live streams actually, and was determined to speak with you after some of the things I had heard you say on her show. So kind of tracked you down, and just was listening.
Wait, are you telling me you're a stalker?
Nah, not to that level. Yeah, just determined. Just determined. So, reached out to you and we had a conversation and was able to, speak with you on different things. And you kind of introduced me to different people just from some of the things that I've been able to learn from some of the different people that's actually on the team. Definitely that will increase my business and expand my business, and be able to help my family get into this business as well. I think they probably got to the point where they were tired of hearing me talk about real estate all the time because that's all I did at one point. But I'm back into it now, and looking into doing some few more projects in the next few months. So expanding and working on my business credit. So definitely working on that to increase and step up my game.
You know what? Here's what I love about dealing with experienced people that have been investors is that it's really able to show or shine a light on people who know what they're doing or people who don't know what they're doing. So
correct.
Share with us, what was it that, struck a chord that you wanted to, chase me down, which is cool. And then share with us, what was it that we were able to share with you from our experience that could take you to the next level, that you haven't flipped a couple of houses, got your feet wet, got better understanding than most people come on these platforms. So talk to us about that, because to me, that's the most important piece, because that emphasizes the 7 spheres of money. Not me personally, but the
Correct.
team that we put together that most people don't have. And Erica Williams is our #1 partner, but unapologetically, I've got more experience than she has. I have a larger team than she has. You know why? Because I've been doing this longer than her. And I have a specialty in an area that complements what Erica does, and what she does complements what I do, if that makes sense. So
yes.
In that regard, talk to us about, some of those challenges that we were able to shed light to give you some expertise that can actually eliminate some of the gaps that you probably could make. Because you told us about some of the negative experiences that you had with some other operations that if I was in that situation, I would have definitely helped you out. And at the same time, you being a single parent, I don't like for people to take advantage of people at all. But talk to us about that a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, I invested in another organization's business, where their platform, and they made promises that they couldn't keep. I had spent over thousands of dollars, really, and they promised they would help you to find property, assist you with getting that, and help you along the way, and that did not happen. So I was really out of my money, through that aspect. But I didn't give up on real estate. I was just determined, because I knew it was something that God had put on my heart years ago, and it's something that I've always wanted to do. So that I didn't let that negative impact the rest of my life. Let me put it that way. So it was an experience. It was a learning lesson. I learned from it, and moved on from it. But now I see real estate in a different perspective, as opposed to, instead of giving all of this money out to these different platforms, I could have actually taken that money and built upon my own. But there's still a lot in real estate that I'm learning about every day. And now I'm expanding to the point where I'm creating more business credit for my business. So definitely working on that. And Leonard Ray has definitely helped in that aspect of it. So we're still working on that. So
Yeah. So talk about what advantage point that Leonard Ray provided to you that actually going to shorten that area for, and talk about how important you learned it putting a team together. Because see, here's the problem that I see with anybody investing, no matter if it's real estate, stocks, startup, is that they're so hungry to make money that they want to shortcut the shortcut, and they don't build the foundation of a real business.
Correct.
And that's the core of our business platform, is that putting those 7 spheres of money together to actually build the foundation to a house. You can, if you have a 2-flat house, you can't start building the top before you lay the foundation.
Correct.
And a lot of times we may get away with not doing it right and make some money and think we really creating success, and then it gets magnified when you don't know what you're doing and it all collapses like a house of cards. So kudos to you that you didn't let that one negative experience stop you from understanding real estate's a great vehicle for your family future. And kudos for you to now see, you know what, hey, maybe a business system could actually give me sustainability. And that's where talking to Leonard Ray, who's built millions of dollars in credit lines, can tell you, techniques, not tricks, but techniques to help you make quantum leaps, because he's helping you with the foundation. So talk a little bit to that, and then talk about how, talking to Melvin, talking to James, and then talking to me, how we actually work together for you versus trying to take your money from you.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes, it does. It does. Actually, I mean, having a team, it actually helps, because in the past I have been trying to do this by myself. So being able to speak with people who are actually doing it and have done it, it's a big help, because each of you have actually given and told me your stories. So I was able to take from that and keep from making some of the mistakes that I may make along the way down the road. So definitely it has been a help for me instead of it being a challenge. So it was a learning lesson. I kind of, speaking to each one of you, was something, y'all each had something different. It wasn't just, it was more tips, but it was also knowledge that I was given to be able to use in my business. And I know, like when I spoke with James was telling me the tax side of it, things that I need to do as far as when it comes to taxes. Leonard Ray was, the business credit, things that I needed to kind of move around in order to be able to increase my business credit score, and definitely make my, I have already have a personal credit score that's high, but he also told me some things to do to make it even higher. So, and speaking with Melvin is more so the insurance side expert, as far as, okay, you need to move some things here, and still have, some things that I'm learning from him as well. So that I'll definitely will be able to incorporate in my business and be able to let others know what I have learned from all 4 of y'all. So yeah, it's definitely something different. It was a learning experience. Things I was like, okay, well, I know this is like, when I spoke to y'all, I'm like, there's still some things. There's still some things I got to learn. So yeah, but it was all good information.
Absolutely. And you know what I'm excited about is that now that those gaps will be filled in for you, when you scale, you ain't gonna have to look back.
Correct.
That's the best thing about this, Julie, is that, and that's what I want people to take away from this, is that it may take longer to build that foundation, and it's like a Chinese bamboo tree. So if people know how Chinese bamboo trees, it takes 7 years before that tree actually grows into a mammoth. It'll be small like this, literally, for 7 years, and in that 7 years, if you watering it, pruning it properly, it grows to like a redwood.
Correct.
But our people sometimes, because we start at a disadvantage, we're rushing to catch up.
Yes.
And we're rushing on the wrong track.
Correct.
And then we don't have somebody really got experience and got our best interests at heart that actually really want to help us and then get a good rate of return for that. So what I'm excited about is that the grand prize does this for you. It gives you an anonymous stuff. Number one, let me share with people what you're getting. So if you don't know what you're getting, here's what you're getting. You're getting every month 4 consultations with the team. That's a $2,000 value in and of itself. 1 hour with me, James, Melvin, Leonard Ray when he's available. So you get that. You get all of the webinars, the trainings that we do from the corporate level to the personal level. That's another $3,000 value in of itself. And it's real value. And a lot of people say, well, man, people just make up prices for folks. So right before we came on, I think I showed you a company that's trying to do business with us right now. Real facts?
Yes.
Would you be able to say, honestly, that we have a Fortune 50 company asking to do business with our program?
Yes, y'all do.
Exactly. So guess what? Those corporations, Julie, and Nick knows this, they're not paying me $300 an hour for my time. They're paying me $2,500, $3,500 an hour for my time. So you're going to get our whole system that these companies are paying us $995 per person just for 3 hours of our time. So you're going to get that every month until 12/31 of December 21st.
Okay.
That's $10,000. That's going to be about 12 webinars. That's going to be about 30 hours of real-time training with us. And on top of that, Julie, any service help that you need in any project that you build that meets our criterion, we will invest in your program if it meets the qualifications.
Okay.
And on top of that, Julie, we will actually give you access to the business products, services, and investments that we do if you so choose, because you already know as an executive member, that's what that allots you. So that's another $2,500 every 90 days.
Okay. That's
exactly what you've won in the grand prize. And that's what we're excited about. So, and here's what I want to share with the people. And you're kind that when we first engaged with you, we had some technical difficulties.
Correct.
Links wasn't working. You got a little bit frustrated, and rightfully so. And I'm just being 100 grand with people. You asked us for a refund, and I said, hey, Julie, I have no problem giving your money back. If I can't fix the solution, I said, no problem. I told you what the challenges were. We solved them. And then you said, hey, you know what? Let me get this another chance to roll with the whole. And I said, matter of fact, to make it up to you, let me make sure I get Leonard Ray on the phone for you.
Yes.
and I'm pretty sure when you talked to Leonard Ray, he told you if you're not involved in our, fund, he generally doesn't get down with people.
Correct.
Because he only deals with sophisticated investors. But what did I do? I beat him up. I said, hey man, you go talk to Julie. I don't care, and then you can beat me up later. And I'm not trying to pat myself on the back, but all I'm saying is we need to be able to be transparent like that to all of our people. So, and tell them about your projects that when they get fully funded, that you can provide for them in case somebody wants to do business in Louisiana. Because I also want to highlight what you're doing, Julie, that is successful, that we can offer opportunities for you and other people that may want to just do business with you personally. Give us your contact information that you want to publicly, be available, not your personal information, but how they can contact with you and what you're doing that could be of interest to some people that hear this message tonight.
Okay. Right now, I'm currently in the process of purchasing a property from a family member, and I'm in the process. I have a friend who's looking to sell 4 of his properties that we're kind of negotiating right now. So I'm definitely working on that, and currently looking to expand and definitely do more projects. I've done one new construction in the past, so I'm actually looking for a property now to do some more new construction in addition to my flips and rental portfolio that I'm definitely looking to rebuild. So I'm working on that right now.
What kind of capital are you looking to get access to if you are looking for some capital or some investors? If you can share with our listeners, so we'll qualify them first, but share with us what kind of capital, if you're looking for capital, that if somebody listens to this message tonight, they hear it on the replay and they're interested because they like your story and they like your integrity and they see the transparency, that if they say, hey, you know what, we need to raise $5, $10, $15, $30, $40,000, you got to always ask for people what you want, Julie. And
Correct.
Then we engage with people, because we have a lot of people call us, email us, asking to get involved in investments. And we don't let anybody invest with us unless they go through the qualifier. You can't jump through any hoops with us. If you got $1 million, unless you got an accredited investor certification proven with your tax returns, we don't take your money. But if you do, and they want to work with you, Julie, we want to access them to you. So let us know if there a ballpark number type of money you're trying to raise or other resources so we can get the word out for you.
I mean, I'm looking for if there's private funds out there, private lenders, who may want to invest in projects. I know sometimes it's hard if you're trying to buy something, and let's say you have someone who wants to close within a certain amount of time. The banks may not be able to do that because there's a 30 to 60. Sometimes they wait in trying to get that money from a bank. So I'm definitely looking for someone who, if they're interested in funding some of the projects, if they want earning, interest on their money.
You got a ballpark of what kind of money we're talking about? 5 to 10, and a ballpark of what type of return you might better offer them. So, for instance, I tell people they can get involved with us on the real estate side at a minimum of $7,500. In our game, and they generally have to have a 720 credit score, and they usually have to have an emergency fund. So those are my general parameters. So what would be your general parameters for us to engage with them after they get qualified?
I'll say as minimum, I'll just say 10,000 right now. As far as the max, I don't have a max.
Okay.
And interest, 12%. 12% on their money. So definitely looking for something. It's still, everything is still in the works, but definitely looking into that right now.
Okay, so right now, you got 1 project and 4 negotiations, so potentially 5 projects that could use some private investing for about $10,000 and about returns about 12%. Those are good numbers. Those are real good numbers. What will be the contact information, email, or a number that you would feel comfortable with sharing with them? Because people are seeing this and they're going to want to get in contact, or you want them to contact us directly. How would you like to go about that? Because as the grand prize winner, you're like a member of our team, and we want to make sure that information is shared to you immediately with the qualified people.
Okay. I can give my email address, or they can contact y'all.
Okay.
Either way, I can definitely give my my contact information, and I have email as well that they can email.
Great. Well, give us your contact information. We'll use our business number. So what you can do, ladies and gentlemen who are watching this, if you want to connect with our grand prize winner and participate in some of the investment opportunities she has, and I have done all her finances, and I can tell you she is a great person to invest with from an integrity standpoint, from a work ethic, and she's focused and she has a plan. She's gone through every qualifier and every vetting process and able to get to this level, notwithstanding the fact that she won the grand prize. So if you're interested in investing with Julie, you should give us a call at 866-395-3042, 866-395-3042. And you should also just email Nick at djthemoneycoach.com and say, I would like to get connected with Julie, the grand prize winner, and I'm interested in one of those 4, potentially 5 projects. I have $10,000 and a 12% return. I would just like to know what the facts are and what I need to do to qualify. So this is another way that we want to highlight and share on our platform. And here's the thing. A lot of people don't do this. And guess what? I'm not going to make anything from doing this, but it's the right thing to do. That's what I'm excited about. So Julie, for the end of 2021 and 2022, what are you excited about for you, your family, your son, in the future? And what is it that you would share with people that would be important for them to just take a look at, the 7 spheres of money in our team, the way that you see it, from the challenges that we initially had, but now that we've made it better, and now that you've been able to really get impacted by our leaders on our team with at least 7 to 12 years of expertise, and at your level, you were able to discern that, and you're still excited, you're still rocking and roll with us.
Yeah, definitely. For anyone who's actually looking to do more things, let me see my goal first. My goal for the end of this year is to hopefully fire my boss. So that's definitely number one. Increase my rental portfolio and get not only just my family members involved, but anyone who wants to learn this business. It's exciting to know that there is a team in place that's there to help with your organization and answer questions that I had. that I may not have been able to get those answers, get answers to them in the past. So it was definitely helpful and rewarding in that aspect.
Oh man, that's exciting. What are you excited about for your son? I mean, because that's really
To
what
leave a legacy for my son. I'm actually teaching him. He's 11, so I've been teaching him the business. At times, you know, he don't want to hear because 11-year-olds, they're not always interested in certain things. But I'm leaving a legacy for him for actually in generations to come. So I have nieces and nephews and my siblings that I'm actually teaching this business to, that are learning different things about it. So yeah, definitely.
Man, and you know what? I want to make sure that you do take advantage of that tax loophole that James and I told you about by setting up a corporation for your son. Okay.
Correct.
So when we do our next meeting, we're gonna make sure that you getting those ducks in a row, because that one move alone could create $1 million, wealth nest egg for your son, regardless of what he does.
Okay.
And I think that's what a lot of people don't realize, is that when I talk about creating millionaires from age 5 to 25, it's just one move with a proper corporation. It's actually 3 moves, to be honest with you. So we talked about it. I'm not going to give it all away on this free conversation, but at the end of the day, you know what I'm talking about. There's a tax code that you incorporate in a corporation, tax-free for your son, and he ain't never got to do anything but put that money aside in that fund with the proper structure, and you're good. And everything else he does, if he comes up short, if my children come up short when they get to be 50, guess what? Mom and dad took care of them, and they didn't even realize it. So that's what I'm excited about. So hey, congratulations on being the grand prize winner of the reward for our 1-year anniversary. Thank you for coming on our platform, and I know
thank you for having me.
I know you're gonna be on that live webinar on May 19th, right? The one.
Yes, I am.
All right. So do me a favor. Tell everybody else about it. Tell them to plug in. And again, hey, thank you for getting on the pathway to the P.O.M lifestyle. That's plenty of money and peace of mind. And you're going to be on the beaches of the world with us, because you already taking great moves. I appreciate you. Happy belated Mother's Day, and have a great weekend. Hey, come party with us on Zoom in Tulare, and we'll have a Tulare sent to your house, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good evening, okay?
Y'all too.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Julie.
Thank you.
Man, dude, I'm telling you, it's fired up, Nick. Fired up. So we ain't gonna spend that much more time, man, because I mean, sometimes, man, short and sweet is all you need to do, man. It's
exactly. Yeah, that's the way. That's the way I like it. That's the way I love it. And we got that quality over quantity too. You heard it. They all heard it. They heard the story. They heard the live testimonial. We didn't tell her to say all those things. We didn't write out a script. We just the most we did was give it a date and time when we were going live.
There you go, guys. There you go. And there's more of that to come. So you know what we're gonna do, man? Hey, man, let's get a word from our sponsor about the Millionaire Money Made program, because it's only a few days left in it, and then we're gonna close this bad boy out, man. So let's queue up that sponsor, and let's let the people know about the programs. And hey, guys, if you are enjoying what you're hearing, if you like what you're hearing, hey, number 1, share this with somebody. Number 2, subscribe and tell the world and come party with us. So here's a word from our sponsors, and we'll be right back. This is DJ the Money Coach. Thank you for celebrating our 1-year anniversary with us. Thank you for the emails, the videos, and the phone calls. Most importantly, congratulations for the hundreds of people who actually acquired the course. Now it's time to take it to the next level. That's right. Millionaire Money Made. I'm actually going to teach you live how to earn that 800 credit score through the Family Finance 101 course. I'm going to teach the live 3-hour course to you. That's right. After I do that, we're actually going to bring you 3 steps to success: business, real estate, and leverage the tax laws. And once we achieve that, we're going to show you how to earn with a little bit of investment in the market up to an 80% return, cash on cash return on your money. After we achieve that, we're going to show you how to earn with a minimum investment of $7,500, how to get you to $850 a month in passive income. On top of that, we're going to give you 2 live Zoom trainings with Leonard, 7-figure Forex trainer since 2007. Clarence and Tonia, 7-figure income earners through real estate, over 200 properties they own, and retired at the young age of 40 and 42. All you have to do is register now. Hit that link below, and you'll become part of the Millionaire Money Making May exclusively with Erica Williams in the Classic Climb, brought to you by DJ the Money Coach and the 7 Spheres of Money team. So don't you deserve to be a millionaire next door, consumer debt free, cash and credit? Absolutely. Hit the link. I'll see you live May 19th.
Toledo Organic Tequila is so crisp, so incredibly smooth. It's simply in a category by itself. This is luxury. Life tastes better naturally, so should your tequila. This is Toledo. Enjoy responsibly. Visit ToledoTequila.com to get your bottle of Toledo Organic Tequila. Get a 10% discount on DJ the Money Coach by entering promo code MONEY at checkout. Again, that's ToledoTequila.com, promo code MONEY to get 10% off your Toledo purchase. Now, let's start the show.
All right, welcome back. Welcome back. So, man, hey, man, it's time to go party, man. So, let's close this bad boy out, man. And, hey, man, give you a summary. It's your show, Nick's Knowledge and Notion 3NQ.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah, and I'm ready to get to that party, you know. So the only thing that I'm going to close out with or to take away from this conversation is I just want to point out and emphasize, that, we bring the everyday people to you. We're not like those other platforms that only bring you, who's popular, to make ourselves more popular. But the people that come through our system who we adopt as our team members and family members, we put them up on the platform. We highlight them. We give them that time to shine, because these are amazing people that we are working with on a daily basis. Every day that we're meeting and working with, they're helping them, and in turn they're helping us. And yeah, I think that's the most important thing that I took away from this show, and also when we brought on Mark in our previous show, and we also brought on our other members, such as Renee, Renee, Mark, that's what it's all about, and you won't see that anywhere else. And then also, we didn't mention at the beginning of the show, we also launched a new program airing on Thursday nights, which is Bet on Black, the men, the family, the legacy, airing every Thursday evening at 8 p.m. Eastern time. So we had our pre-launch show last night, which was amazing, with myself, DJ, and Ron Harris. Great conversations dealing with our origin stories, humble beginnings to the pom-pom lifestyle. And, we look forward to having the rest of the men, the rest of the team on the next broadcast to give their humble beginning story. Leonard Ray, Clarence, Ron Bonds, so that's something else that we're definitely excited about. That's all I have. Before we close out the way we close out, is there anything else that you want to mention, DJ? Before we do?
Yeah, man. Talk about the shows, man. We got another show coming up. We're actually going to have the ladies' version of that show, which will be called Bet on Black, the women, the family, the legacy. Hosted by Cheryl, hosted by Tanya, hosted by Tanya and Astoria. And that's actually going to be dropping on Sunday. So you guys better watch out. And you know what? You're right. We are the best platform for the common man and woman who like no frills. They like it real, they like it truthful, and they like it with integrity. So if that's what you down with, outside of this, false narratives, fake facades and stuff like that, come on roll with us a little bit. I bet you won't regret it, and I bet you'll never go back. They say, hey, once you go black, you never go back. So this is the real black. You know what I'm saying? The real one that had told us, it takes a tribe to raise a child, and you should always create, generational wealth. A man is less than a man if he can't provide, value and wealth for his children's children. And that actually means for women as well. So what I'm most proud of is on our platform, we have strong black women supporting strong black men, raising strong black children. And there ain't nothing better than that. And guess what? If you love yourself, ain't nothing wrong with that. And that's the problem in our society. If it's wrong to love oneself, then guess what? I don't ever want to be right. And it ain't no hating that about anybody else. Because guess what? You can't find a person on this planet that don't love themselves and love their community first. Because that's how we all get along. Because if you love yourself and love your community, you can love other people just like yourself.
That's right.
Once you let that seep in, because that's what you're going to get from us in the 7 spheres of money all the time. And are we perfect? Absolutely not. But are we real? Absolutely. Are we approachable? Absolutely. There'll never be a time that you can't get in contact with me, Nick, James, Melvin, Clarence, Leonard Ray, Lisa, Dr. Hollowell. Even if we're making hundreds of millions of dollars, ladies and gentlemen, we will always be approachable because we're the guy and gal next door, not the celebrity who pretends like they like to be around everybody, but they really don't. They just want your money and they want your, attention because they actually have attention deficit disorder. Real facts. So if you really want to know what real love is, love the self, and then you can love everybody else. So with that said, it's time to go party. Everybody, Nick, put back up that flyer for the Zoom party, and then let's close it out. And we only know one way to close it out. So come party with us on Zoom with DJ Cool, world famous DJ Cool, throwing down right now, and get your Tolero. Put that Tolero money code up there, and then close us out, Nick. And we out of here, baby.
All right. Yes. So all you have to do is go on Zoom and put in that Zoom ID at the bottom here. That Zoom ID.
Where it says join the meeting, all you gotta do is put in those digits where it says join the meeting, ladies and gentlemen, and you will automatically get into the Zoom party free on us. No charge, to have a great time. Ain't that something? And again, drink responsibly. And all you have to do to get your bottle of Tolero, Nick's gonna put it up, is go to tolerotequila.com and put in the promo code MONEY, MONEY.
Yep, that's right.
And you will get a 10% discount.
There it is. Yep.
So with that said, Nick, take us home and end us with that last word from our sponsor, and let's get out of here and party.
All right. So we wish you a pom-pom lifestyle that is plenty of money, peace of mind. And we want you to come join us on the Beaches of the World Club. And your beach doesn't have to be next to sand or water, but your beach is wherever you find your peace of mind and your freedom. So until Medical Mondays on Mondays, so join us for Medical Mondays this Monday coming up. So until Medical Mondays, and then the live webinar on Wednesday on the 19th, and before that, this the women's show on Sunday, Medical Mondays on Monday, then the webinar on Wednesday. So until then.
Oh, you know what? It's funny you say that. Yeah. Hey, guys and girls, you need to get on our email list. Yeah. Because we got so many great things coming out that Nick can't even remember everything. So the best way for you to be informed about everything is to go to DJThemoneycoach.com. Can you put that up there, Nick? DJThemoneycoach.com and get the free gift from us, which is actually a sample of our actual course, and you get a book as well. And all you have to do in exchange is subscribe to our email list. Ain't that something? So if you want to know about all the amazing stuff that's coming down the pipeline with these amazing free individuals, All you got to do is go to djthemoneycoach.com. You'll get the free complimentary course, and you'll get a free digital book. And all you got to do is subscribe with your email. Everything's free. And we got a bunch of stuff coming for you, and it's all high quality, high value, and it's all character based. I'm going to say that again. Everything we do is character first, value, and then most of it is generally the best stuff you're going to have on the planet for the middle class, and especially if you look like Nick and I. So it's DJ the Money Coach. Like Nick said, it's party time, baby.
Yep. Peace. You've been in tune to Nick's Knowledge and Notions NQ Science Series, and we will see you next time.
So much information. Not saying I didn't think I would get any information, but I got way more information than I thought I needed. And I enjoyed speaking with the bankers and the lawyers about mortgage processing and business loans and LLCs. So like when I say like it's endless info. I heard it's another one coming, so you might want to jump on that train. Anyways, thanks a lot, guys. Peace out.
How you doing? My name is Malcolm Bowser, and this is the Black Dot. DJ the Money Coach has been working with our Urban X family for at least 18 months. And in this 18 months, he has demonstrated his ability to lead those who are new to finances to those who are more advanced. What I like about DJ the Money Coach is that he takes his time, he makes his information understandable, and all of our nation, the Urban X Nation, has benefited from it. And even if you are advanced, he has programs that he designs just for you so that you too can benefit from his expertise. So we would like to thank all that DJ the Money Coach has done and what he has presented to us at Urban X.
And one thing I can say about DJ the Money Coach is that he's been super approachable to people within our community, and he's made information that would be otherwise intimidating to people within our community, like Roth IRAs, savings accounts, automations, and things like that. Very easy to understand, and he's given us very actionable items to do, and I thank him for it.
And these are examples in real time and in real life. And we feel that the last frontier for us as a community to grow is economic independence, and DJ the Money Coach is leading the way.